Indian Wells has made a wise decision with Alexandra Eala that her fans will be delighted with. Alexandra Eala is set to get her very first Indian Wells campaign off and running against Diana Yastremska. Eala beat Yastremska in their last WTA meeting, and she will be hoping for the same result as she looks to continue climbing the rankings. The Filipina is one of the star attractions of the tournament, despite not yet being ranked inside the top 30 of the WTA rankings. With fans set to flock to her matches at Indian Wells, the tournament organizers have made a decision that will benefit her supporters. Alexandra Eala learns her Indian Wells fate as order of play is revealed. Eala's match with Yastremska is set to be the final match on Court 3 as the second-round matches get underway on Friday, March 6th. Indian Wells has made the main two stadiums ticketed this year for the first time in tournament history, so there was a fear Eala's match would be locked off to ground pass holders. That is now not the case, and anyone with a ground pass will have the chance to see Eala try and navigate through the competition. Court 3 at Indian Wells has a capacity of 4,500 and ground pass holders will be able to access the stadium on a first-come, first-served basis. It is looking very likely that Eala will pack out yet another stadium, but at least fans will not have to pay extra to see their idol. Who has Alexandra Eala been practicing with at Indian Wells? Eala has been on the ground at Indian Wells for the last week, and she has been hitting with several top female stars. The Filipina star has been practicing with the likes of Laura Siegemund and Ella Seidel, and she has one more session locked in before her match with Yastremska. Eala is set for a solo session on practice court 6 between 10:30 a.m. and 11 a.m. on the day of her second-round match. The star's sessions previously have seen fans pack out her courts, trying to get a glimpse of the popular 20-year-old. Indian Wells has made a wise decision with Alexandra Eala, and her fans will be delighted. In the ever-evolving landscape of global tennis, few tournaments carry the prestige, atmosphere, and forward-looking vision of the Indian Wells Open. Often referred to as the fifth Grand Slam, the event has long been a stage where legends rise, young stars shine, and the future of the sport quietly takes shape. This year, the tournament's decision to spotlight and support the rising Filipina star Alexandra Eala is not only a strategic move, but also a celebration of tennis' expanding global reach. For Eala's fans, and for the sport itself, it is a moment filled with promise. A rising star from Southeast Asia, Alexandra Eala's journey to international recognition has been nothing short of inspiring. Born in the Philippines, she has steadily climbed the ranks through determination, discipline, and an unmistakable passion for the game. While tennis has traditionally been dominated by players from Europe, the United States, and Australia, Eala represents a new wave of athletes from Southeast Asia who are redefining the boundaries of the sport. Her breakthrough moment came when she captured the title at the U.S. Open Girls Singles in 2022, becoming the first Filipino player to win a Junior Grand Slam Singles Championship. That victory did more than add a trophy to her cabinet. It signaled that a new tennis nation was emerging on the world stage. From that point forward, Eala's name began circulating among analysts and fans alike. Her left-handed playing style, tactical awareness, and calm composure under pressure quickly made her one of the most exciting young players to watch. Why Indian Wells matters. The Indian Wells Open is not just another tournament on the tennis calendar. Held annually in the California desert, it attracts nearly every top player in the world. Champions such as Roger Federer, Serena Williams, and Novak Djokovic have all graced its courts, contributing to its reputation as one of the most significant events outside the Grand Slams. Because of its stature, decisions made by the tournament carry weight. When organizers extend opportunities, such as wildcards or developmental support, to young players, they are often signaling that these athletes represent the future of the sport. By giving Alexandra Eala a platform at Indian Wells, the tournament is making a statement. Talent knows no borders. A strategic and visionary choice. There are several reasons why the decision to highlight Eala at Indian Wells is both wise and timely. First, it acknowledges merit. Eala's junior achievements and steady progress on the professional circuit demonstrate that she belongs among the sport's rising talents. Tournaments thrive when they showcase players who bring energy and excitement to the court, and Eala certainly delivers both. Second, it reflects tennis' growing global diversity. Over the past decade, the sport has expanded far beyond its traditional strongholds. Countries across Asia have begun producing elite players and passionate fan bases. By embracing a Filipino star like Eala, Indian Wells is embracing millions of potential new tennis followers. Third, it reinforces the tournament's reputation for nurturing young talent. Fans remember when early opportunities helped launch the careers of future champions. Providing that same chance to Eala aligns perfectly with the tournament's legacy. The joy of her fans. For Eala's supporters, especially those in the Philippines, this recognition means everything. Tennis fans across the country have followed her journey from junior tournaments to the professional stage. Social media buzzes every time she steps onto the court, and each victory is celebrated as a national milestone. The Philippines has long excelled in sports such as boxing and basketball, but tennis success at the global level has been rare. Eala's emergence is changing that narrative. She has become a symbol of possibility for young athletes who dream of competing on the world stage. Seeing her compete at a prestigious tournament like Indian Wells validates those dreams. More than just talent. What makes Alexandra Eala particularly compelling is not just her ability with a racket, but also her maturity and dedication. She trained at the prestigious academy founded by Rafael Nadal in Spain, where she honed both her technical skills and her mental toughness. The environment exposed her to elite training methods and competition against top young players from around the world. Those experiences shaped her into a player who understands the demands of professional tennis. She moves across the court with confidence, constructs points intelligently, and competes with a calm determination that belies her age. For fans watching her rise, it is clear that she is building something sustainable, not just chasing quick success. A new audience for tennis. Another reason Indian Wells' decision is significant lies in the potential audience it reaches. Southeast Asia is home to hundreds of millions of people, many of whom are increasingly interested in global sports. When a player from the region begins to succeed internationally, the ripple effect can be enormous. By embracing Eala, the tournament is not only supporting a promising athlete, but also inviting a vast new community of fans into the world of professional tennis. Television audiences grow, online engagement increases, and the sport becomes more inclusive.